on the CRM Show, we are joined by Rajiv C Menon, someone who's mastered the art of turning customer relationships into powerful growth stories. From expanding Mia by Tanishq from 100 crores to 1,300 crores to working in brands like ITC, Spencer's and Nokia, Rajiv has seen every side of sales and CRM and built success with both strategy and heart. He now leads Kimji Jewellery as CEO, continuing his journey of driving growth through people, purpose and great customer experience.
You ask me to wear traditional, I'm comfortable. It's just that na shoot and all those things.
I have Rajiv join me for the third episode of the CRM Show. I'm super excited to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in a traditional attire. I had actually asked all our guests to come in traditional attire. I was a little doubtful of you. But I was still hoping, you would turn up in a dhoti, and you did. And so happy to have you here at Zoho.
Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure to be part of this event, and it's like a unique thing, which I'm really impressed.
Right.
So all questions, ready to answer all your questions, and hopefully it value adds to the people who see it.
Wonderful. Okay. So I know you are a super fun-loving and quirky person as well. So for the entire episode, I want you to have the same energy and make it more lively for us. We are going to talk about sales strategy. What is this like? What is consumer behavior like? Which could get a little dry, but we'll try to make it as interesting as possible. Yeah. So the first question that I want to ask you is, when I was looking through your entire profile, there's a spectrum of experience that you've got, from ITC to Nokia to Mia by Tanishq to Khimji Jewellery now. All different industries. I'm sure for a sales leader like you, this wouldn't have been just something like a target achieving thing, or something that's just focusing on the top line. How was this experience for you like? There's a whole spectrum right in front of your career. So talk to me about your career.
I did my MBA, and my first job was in Chennai.
Okay.
So I packed my bag and came to Chennai, and I was with Godrej and Boys. So first job was not retail for me. It was a B2B kind of a thing, and I was selling video conferencing products and projectors.
Okay.
Then after almost 2 years, my first retail journey started with ITC Wills Lifestyle.
Okay.
Almost 5 years with ITC. So in Godrej, thanks to two of my bosses, I learned what people management is all about. Though it was very 2 years, but young at heart and the willingness to learn, they indirectly showed how a team should be treated with. And ITC Wills Lifestyle taught me retail. Very structured way of dressing a retail. And 2001, when I was with them, they were far ahead of the time. Right from today we call it as a CRM programs. They had programs at that time equivalent to that. They were working on ticket size. They were working on repeats. They were working on the best policy in retail I've seen is a return policy which says no question asked return policy, wherein somebody can bring a shirt after using it for 6 months and they say, I want to exchange this third. We were asked to take it back. Without asking a question, why this return? Can you imagine that being happening today? It is. And there are cases where, in my personal experience, I've got a shirt which had a stain of blood, and the customer said the shirt is faded. Okay, very clearly there's the stain of blood is washed and it's a blood stain. And we took it back, and gave him a new shirt. Very frankly, I'm telling you, that guy never came back with a return. Okay. It's that taught me that you agree to whatever your customer says. Hardly 1% are the people who will try and cheat you. 99% are all good. But we run behind that 1% and make policies. ITC never did that. Then after that, I moved to Bombay with Nokia, a very small stint with Nokia.
Okay.
And then came back to Bangalore to be part of a channel partner for Apple. In between, I was there in Spencer Supermarket. I was part of a telecom company called MTS, which is a Russian CDMA product. I was in marketing. So in short, and then finally Titan happened to me, and my first placing was in Chennai. Then from Chennai, I moved to Bangalore, and then from Bangalore, I moved to corporate office to manage Mia. as a national head of
Okay.
retail. So last is Kimji. It's a baby to me, 1.5 months off. Very frankly, I consider myself lucky because all the organizations, I would say, I was either at the start of the organization or a part of a team which was doing something new.
Hmm.
So, and one ground rule which was not planned, but I keep telling myself that let me not repeat an industry.
Hmm.
Okay, that is a ground rule. So, when you are looking out for a job, one thing you do is, okay, let me not put that industry in a new job hunt.
Okay.
Because for me, I believe the base of sales is the base is same.
Okay.
Base of selling any product is same.
Okay.
It's how you understand customer, how do you understand your product, and how do you look for a customer need and bridge that gap.
Okay. Okay.
Sale for everything is that.
Okay.
And thing. But every industry you move on, the practices are different.
Can I ask you this question? Is Mia by Tanishq, it was the longest stint that you've done, right? Almost 9 years?
9 years with Tanishq,
Ta-
4 years in Tanishq proper, and from Tanishq I moved to Mia for almost 5 years.
5 years. Okay. So overall, is
That
it
would be my second highest. ITC Will's lifestyle is equally same time.
okay? Okay, got it. So, in this journey, you have actually been a part where the brand grew from 100 crore to 1,300 crore, right? Today we are talking about 14 karat jewelry, which is called as a demi fine jewelry. Now everybody is feeling like that is accessible for me rather than buying for the gold rate that is today. So people are, especially the younger generation, is more inclined towards buying a 14 karat jewelry because it's handy for them. It's not heavy on their pockets, etc., etc. So for you to have taken up that challenge to cater to younger audience and also to scale Mia by Tanishq and to work in a brand like Titan. So how was that experience like? What was the sales strategy behind your stint in Tanishq altogether?
See, for me, when we formed the version 2 for Mia, 2021, it was a very young team, about 10 to 12 of us. A small corner in office was enough for us to. So, first one thing we did is we did a lot of customer insights as well as the team insights.
Okay.
So, before I joined, the surveys had happened, and this has given us two insights. One was Mia was always considered as a MRP product.
Right.
And gold never sells on MRP.
Yeah.
So it became that it is not a gold.
Hmm.
It is more of an accessory kind of a thing.
Okay.
So the perception that how can I buy gold in an MRP? So we moved it into kind of the gold rate fixing so that it becomes a part of the gold family. For me, the bigger challenge was with 40 stores, exclusive stores in the country, mostly in South and West. And stores were about 250 square feet to 300 square feet. So I used to tell people, I used to be very sarcastic also in my approaches. So I used to make fun of the team when I joined. So I was a head of retail and all those things. I used to make fun of them saying, "Ki, what numbers do you drive? These numbers are not even a kind of number that you can really go home and talk to your parents or your spouse that I work for a brand which is only this much."
Okay.
And then I said, look at the stores. This is, I used to really make fun of them. This is not even the size of a restroom in a Tanishq. How do you get this done? So that fun element kicked in, and we said, identity is required for the brand. Otherwise, we will be lost inside that. We decided to expand. So the first thing was we said, we will set up stores. Okay, we will set up stores. We tweaked the TOT a bit here and the terms of trade here and there. And we started saying ki we will get into product. So the idea was brand will be a product brand. It will not be a retail brand. It will be a product brand which will keep churning the designs like a fashion brand. So we used to have at least 8 to 12 collections at one point of time in a year. So small collections comes in. So people start, and then we started building up a new store identity.
Okay.
A 300 square feet store moved into 600 to 700 square feet in year one.
Okay.
Moved to 900 in year two.
Okay.
And then moved to about 1,300 in year four.
Okay.
We today have I have a store which is about 2,500 square feet also. Products became the center of focus. We said we will bring out the best of designs. We will bring best of collections. We will be frequency of collection goes up. So and the marketing starts kicking in by bringing in a Gen Z face. Her name was Mridula from. She was popular Mumbai artist. So we started bringing in faces which were related to the youth.
Okay.
Brand color suddenly changed to pink.
Okay.
So it is not that in Xylos things happen. Marketing pitched in, merchandising pitched in, the think tank talks about what next kind of a thing, and retail started putting the numbers in. We opened about 70 stores in an average year, average every year for 3 years or close to 2.5 years. So the expansion was rapid for us. We said, don't look at any market research. Okay, any market where there are XYZ players, find a property open. Because they would have done their homework.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, Mia is the only brand that is there in food heritage even today. 60 to 70 percentage of the product is 14 karat. You take any other so-called demi brand or lifestyle brand or the affordable, they bet more on 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so their prices are still higher than a Mia price.
Okay.
A new followers came for us as ladies between age of say 30 to 50 years.
Yeah.
They felt that this jewelry I can wear it throughout. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at it, we don't consider housewife. We consider housewife also as working woman.
So you're maintaining a national network where over a period of 3 years, the stores grew from 40 to 200, and for a network like that, you would have definitely implemented a CRM system and also a different strategy to how to centralize the entire communication.
Yes.
In a way, you could deliver better customer experience. So what was that like?
So we had about 60% of the customers which were either repeats or cross channel.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what we also realized is to acquire a new customer, the cost was very high. And in Titan, with so many brands and so many years of retailing on a lifestyle platform, we had huge base of customers which were all knitted together through Encircle.
Yeah.
So all our CRM programs were first go-to place was for us Encircle data. So we started making cohorts. For example, a watch. If I take the watch, I would say a Raga customer. A lady who buys Raga is my TG. I started communicating the brand to them.
Okay.
Okay, so if I go to a Tanishq, I would say a Tanishq customer who has not bought for say X number of years and that has been dormant. So okay, now why it would have been dormant, we don't know. Maybe she last purchased for a daughter who got married and settled in US or gone out. Now she doesn't have any requirement. But then is she thinking about herself? We thought let's target them. So we started making purely cohorts from all the database that we had, and we started looking at WhatsApp. We started doing telecalling. We started doing programs for customers. So that we started inviting them.
Okay.
One thing which people had, as I told you earlier, had an imagery of Mia was a 300 square feet store with was a white walls and a grey furniture, nothing. So they have not seen the beautiful pink. Okay, they have not seen the new fixtures, new furnitures, new sitting arrangements. So we started creating videos, and that started becoming a WhatsApp to show that boss, we have changed.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new us?
Yeah.
So that again started bringing in customers. So the dormancy started doing it. Another tool for us is birthday anniversaries. You will be surprised to know that a birthday anniversary ticket size is 2x of a normal ticket size.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we started celebrating their birthdays.
Okay.
We started sending them bouquets. We started doing cake cuttings at the stores. While chatting one day with all of us in a canteen, we were having a coffee. So I said, let's do coffee with Mia.
Okay.
So I had my CRM manager with me. I had my visual merchandising head with me. So we said, okay. So we said, let's call the franchisees. Figure out what is the best practices they are doing, because somebody is doing say 10x So if suppose the average of Mia is X, somebody is doing 5X, 6X of sale. So he is doing something different. I said, let's get a hold of them. And somebody didn't even have an attrition for 3 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or somebody's customer, the mystery audit scores are fabulous. The staff behavior is fabulous. So that means the staff is happy.
Yeah.
So what is he doing? So we started getting involved with franchisees, and we started taking up the best practice from them.
Okay.
And we shot about 4 or 5 episodes wherein we had a similar setting, not as lavish as this, but smaller settings.
Okay.
And we had a single camera, and we started asking franchisees. We share the topic, and we started asking them, how do you manage? How do you do it? So meeting comes in, Excel is thrown on the screen, and he says the calculation. So that also helped all the rest of the franchisee community to say, okay, this is a nice practice. And finally, we say that please message him before you call to understand the program in detail, and we put the franchisee's name.
Okay.
So franchisees also started getting a platform to showcase what they are doing in the community.
Right. Yeah.
And we said, imagery of Mia is not of a serious player.
Okay.
Imagery of Mia is fun, trendy, young, and you can't do a ramp walk in a hall, auditorium, or anything. I said, go to Bangalore, get the best pub.
Oh, okay.
I said, get the best pub. Take a time from 5 o'clock in the evening to 7:30 in the evening. Serve them mocktails, serve them snacks. Just put a ramp at the pub. We started a registration counter in the store. So we put it, send us your photograph, do us a small video. We did all the due diligence. And we also said, why do you want to be part of this ramp walk? Our first ramp walk in Bangalore had about 200 odd people as audience.
Okay.
And we had jewellery for about 15 people. We had 24 people in ramp walk.
Okay.
And you will be surprised to know that the people from different walks of life, 99% are doing ramp walk for the first time in their life. It was a wow for us.
It's a great way for customer engagement and eventually driving loyalty.
Exactly. So what we learned from that is people are enjoying. They are just looking at something different from a brand. Otherwise, CRM for me has been WhatsApp or an emailer or a telecalling or some program, all those things. But today, CRM is much beyond that. CRM is all about how do I connect with my customer and leave a lasting impression so that they remember me.
Okay.
They are not committed to me yet, but they remember me. Acha, if I have to buy a jewellery, I have Mia in my list.
The first point of selling or marketing is knowing your customers, right? But this is not in my script, but from your answer, I have to ask this question to you. Are you someone who follows your instinct and also, in a way, you try to kind of bring an emotional angle to anything that you do in terms of selling? Because all the sales leaders or of bigger companies would probably sit down here and talk to me about how they implemented, how the strategy was like, this was a number, this is the outcome. All, performance based metric is what I would have got as an answer. But you gave me a 360-degree different view of how can you make your customer feel more valued by giving them an experience which is not through any tech, but in a physical format.
See, it's about tech is a back-end tool for anyone else.
Right. Yeah.
So before coming here, I don't know, our phones listen to us a lot. Okay, before coming here, I was browsing, and maybe I was messaging or chatting or all those things with all of you here. Suddenly a feed came into my Insta. It was Steve Jobs' old interview. Okay. It's not exactly his words, but what he said was, understand your customers and make programs that suits their requirement rather than making programs and then fitting your customers in. Okay. So that's the essence of what he said.
Yeah.
Okay. I felt that's exactly the point for us. Okay. Now take any one of us sitting in this room today. We walk into a store. Somebody wishes us very nicely. Somebody greets us. somebody take us through the entire sales process, somebody assist us. Right from the person who's opening the door, the security guard, he opens. Okay, he is with a smile. He hands it over to you. He hands it over to your shopping bag. Everything happens with a smile. The sales staff comes and supports you. Then they take you through all the collection. They explain it to you any product. Okay, and then finally they allow you to try. If by chance you ask how am I looking, they give you a feedback.
Yeah.
Okay, then they take the product to the billing counter. That person is there with you throughout the journey.
Yeah.
She or he has not left you.
Yeah.
And then they go to the billing counter, the cashier bills and give it to you. And finally, she takes the products, wraps it, gives it to you in the hands and say thank you. And show the way, open the door for you. That is the biggest CRM.
Okay.
For me, because tomorrow, if I don't give all this experience and send them a birthday card or a flower or a cake, they will have it in memory. They will not talk about the person who have assisted or been there. They will talk about the brand.
Right.
People won't talk about you or me.
Yeah.
Okay, people talk about Titan or a Zoho or any other brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are just representing, or we are faces of that particular brand on that particular time.
Now you have assumed the role of CEO, right? You've always been the head of sales and have been in, the mud with your sales guy and everything. And now you are the CEO of Kimji Jewellery, and which is a very, very legacy rooted brand as well. If we take GRT in Tamil Nadu, then Kimji is Kimji in GRT in Odisha. So it's the same, it's synonymous like that. How is it? How are the roles different? And what is it like for you to be taking over a legacy brand and scaling it?
So it's very interesting. A lot of responsibilities, but I think along with responsibilities, I get some powers to do what I want to do. I would put it in that way. Okay. Because only person I have to take approval is the owner who runs the showroom.
Okay.
Mr. Kimji, the Kimji family, Mitesh and Sumit.
Okay.
So I have to only convince two people to get anything done.
Okay.
Earlier I had corporate had set of hierarchies where you need to get into it.
Yeah, yeah.
And as I said, it is a journey for me. I would not lie if by saying that I never dreamt to be a CEO वगैरह. I took up this challenge because it's a brand which is considered as soul of Orissa, huge followers. And yesterday we were in an agency meeting in Bangalore. Mr. Mitesh Kimji was there with me. One of the anecdotal stories he told us was his father got a call at 2 o'clock at night saying ki, they want a jewellery. The stores are closed, everything is go. They go home, they call up and say wedding is stopped because they wanted jewellery. So suddenly the agency person asked, Mitesh asked, what is the reason? He said, dowry. He said, nay. The groom's party said, if the jewellery is not from Kimji, we don't want this wedding. Look at a brand who is talking this language, sitting in Orissa. You talked about tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. That's it. Okay. And unlike GRT, they are not a brand that sells cheaper stuff. GRT also has a huge range. I'm not talking about that. But their customers are also people who feel that there is a value addition for them. Okay, there are people who work at that level. He was giving me another example. I think Orissa had one of the worst cyclones in 99 or something on that sort. So whatever jewellery you buy from Kimji's, if you return it, you get today's rate. Okay, and what he did is cyclone hua, he was expecting ki people want money now. He arranged funds from a bank and he opened a store with police protection and he gave an ad. You want money, bring your Kimji jewelers, we will give you cash. Okay. Now, which businessman is going to do that? Yeah. Okay. He felt I have certain commitment for my society also. So these are the things that we pick up. Okay, CRM. emotional CRM. Okay. I was in the office and 15 minutes before the closure of the office, I see this office assistant having a bell in his hand and he's ringing the bell and moving around.
Okay.
Officer. I didn't understand. I actually stared at him. Bhai, kya ho raha hai? And he comes and says, the owner comes and says, Mitesh comes and says, you know what is this? I said, no. So this is a bell that says, please wind up your work. You have only 15 minutes more in office.
Okay.
Okay. And at the time when they have to wind up, another bell goes. That means please stop the work. AC is closed.
Okay.
Okay. AC is switched off.
Okay.
And you have to leave that place in another 10 minutes time.
What are you eagerly looking forward in terms of advancement with AI tech integration in the field of CRM and sales?
For me, bigger challenge would be is government encourages or bans collection of phone numbers from customers.
Okay.
That's the backbone of CRM today.
Okay.
Your contact number, if the customer stops to give you contact number, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Then it becomes very critical to move CRM onto the customer, onto the action flow. Experience in terms of differentiation, use of AI. For example, today, jewelers have started using AI wherein I can sit in front of a screen and I can click the product and if it's an earring, it comes and fits on my ears. I can see that.
Yeah.
That is just a starting step. Unless something breakthrough happens in those lines, rather than using AI to morph people pictures or create fake news. If we spend a lot of time thinking, if the collection of telephone numbers stops one fine day, how am I going to conquer the market by giving an alternative to millions of retailers out there?
So with that, we come to the end of main segment. Sure. I am going to ask you a few rapid fire questions, like I told you. So looking for same energy and also same quirky answers as well. Okay. So the first question is, one non-negotiable element of a great customer experience.
Transparency.
Okay. Next question is, personalization or storytelling. What truly drives conversions in luxury?
Storytelling.
Okay. Most underrated skill in a great salesperson.
Patience.
Okay. One sales metric that matters more than all others in jewelry retail.
Mystery order scope.
Okay. The one thing technology can never replace in luxury sales.
Salesperson. My kingmakers or queenmakers.
Okay, so with that, we come to the end of rapid fire. I have heavy over questions as well. For this, you can let me know if you have done it or you have not done it. Okay. Have you ever had someone bargain and then pull out a platinum card at a checkout?
Not yet. I've heard stories, not with me.
Not with you. Okay. Have you ever seen a salesperson turn a potential complaint into a lifelong customer relationship?
Yes, I have done it.
Oh, is it? Do you want to share the story, in a short nutshell?
Yeah, I'm a storyteller, so
Yes, I can see that. I was going to end the episode with that note.
My first job, as I said, Godrej. So I was into projectors and video conferencing, audio conferencing.
Okay.
So I get a call. My boss gets a call, and he has been somebody who had guided me, as I told you, my first job. So he was a very tough guy, but somehow we bonded.
Okay.
So he gives me a call in the morning and he says, there's a call from MRF, go.
Okay.
So I went.
Okay.
I went to MRF. So I had a bike at that time. Bike Chepauk se MRF पहुंच गया. So in between, the person in MRF called my boss. And so my boss said, there's a person called Rajiv who is coming there. And then they started speaking about the projector.
Yeah.
So my boss, so there were two types of projectors. One is LCD projectors and one is digital projectors at that time.
Okay.
So digital gives clarity and LCD gives color richness.
Yeah.
So I went. So they already had a round of discussion on projectors and all. I went and We had an elaborate discussion. Then I pitched him LCD without realizing that my boss had pitched him digital. Okay. Then this guy, so LCD was costlier. But
Okay.
I figured out MRF needed LCD because they were looking more of clarity and they were looking more of color, brightness, and everything.
Okay.
This was there for their factory units
Okay.
across Chennai and other places.
Okay.
Then the gentleman said, "You are pitching me a wrong product. You are pitching me a costly product." And he started saying a lot of things. And my Tamil was bad. Okay. But still I remember one dialogue, in the salesmen all are saying. He called me first a salesman, which I didn't like. Ego hurt me. And then he said, all the salesmen are saying. And he said, Karuthulu tai, Kayilu pai, Vayilu poi. Okay. I still remember. And this is about what? This is about 99, 2000. I understood. I said, he said, see, your boss is experienced. He pitched the right product.
Okay.
You are pitching me a costlier. You are a young guy. You should. And he gave me all the gyans of the world. I said, thanks, sir. I was very polite. I said, thank you, sir. You deal with my boss. Okay. I'll ask him to come down. And he said, no, you will come and give me that product. No. I said, I'll still send somebody and give you product, but I will not talk to you because what you said I understood. I don't have to lie.
Yeah.
I walked out. Okay. He immediately called up my boss. And by the time I reached office, I was actually damn angry. He said, what happened to MR? So without thinking he's my boss also, I said, you deal him. He said, what happened? I said, no, this is what he said. Then he said, no, this is what has happened, Rajiv, and he wants you to go back there tomorrow. Okay. And I said, he said, go meet him. Don't, I said, okay. I went next day. Next day I went, this guy has cooled down.
Okay.
Then he said, then I told him, see, I spoke to my boss. He has given you a digital projector. That is a technology.
Yeah.
Okay, latest technology.
Yeah.
What you need is this. Then I explained to him all those things. He said, okay. Then I said, never say all these things to a sales guy. All sales guys are not same. Okay. And you'll not believe I got the biggest order in the country from MRF. I sold about, at that time, 2000, I sold about 18 projectors, each valuing about 3.5 lakhs at that time.
Okay.
And that is where I felt that even if you should be transparent,
Right.
you should stand your ground. We are nobody's slave. Okay. He understood that my product was app for his brand.
Okay.
And so that is personal experience that I have. I always tell my team also, nobody has right to shout at you after coming to a store.
Okay.
But never shout at them. Then the case becomes ulta.
Yeah, true.
Okay. You can politely tell them, sir, you're raising your voice. Please stop it. Don't shout. Because nobody has any right to shout at each other.
Yeah.
So that's personal experience, I'll tell you.
With that, we come to the end of the entire episode, and it was wonderful to have you. Before we started rolling, I was actually saying this episode ended up being a amalgamation of spirituality plus philosophy plus sales plus CRM. So I think it's a complete package. Is what I think the audience are going to love it as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being a part of the show. There is just one thing I want to say, which was very relevant in what you said when we were thinking about how can you scale the show. So we started Dear Marketer. Then we were like, how can we do a CRM show? And the first thing that came to my mind was, how can you give them an experience just very similar to what you did with your runway star, but not a fashion show though. But I think I got you dressed in traditional attire.
Yeah, it looked like a fashion show.
So nothing less than a fashion show, but so how can you give all of these leaders an experience? So today we have a podcast. Everybody is doing podcast. Literally every YouTube other channel is doing a podcast. So if at all we have to give them an experience. How can we package it all together? How can we make them feel the essence of Zoho? So that's how the CRM show happened. And I think I'm revealing it only in this episode. This is the third episode, by the way. And I got an opportunity to sit down with you and talk. It was amazing. Wonderful.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure coming here. And it's like I always feel that we should share good practices across, because the wheels are not reinvented every time.
Yeah.
So somebody is doing I'm not ashamed of cut, copy, paste.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not afraid of it, because somebody has put his uh, experience and hours of thought process into it and come out with a wonderful program. You take it. You can always adapt. You can always fine tune it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no shame in getting inspirations.
Okay.
There's no shame in that.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks a lot. Been very happy, and it was a pleasure to be here with all of you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.